Yes, they are there again. You know, that's amazing how black people, and right now we see in Africa, start to use the Bible as their means of justification for some stupidity or some explanation about what is going to happen. When we look on how the earth set up, economically, politically, and socially, it starts against African people. And most of the countries them that has been colonizing us and also not colonizing us, they start to move away from the mythologies that was created by them in the first place. They move away from it now and start to delve in some scientifical, rational behavior. Meanwhile, every day we look on the internet and we see some person, some reverend in Africa, and do some weird things, and people actually sit down there and accept it and believe it as some supernatural understanding of these people have it, and which they also say is a trick. But in the first thing, when we look on it, the Bible starts out as an idea from men. Because you know, black people love to talk about is the word of God. And we know say it's man. It's man. Everything. The man who write Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, and Numbers, and Deuteronomy is an inspiration him get as a political activist to tell the people them what to do and what not to do for them surroundings 5,000, 6,000 years ago. Him did have to use something to put the people them straight. And him come up with all these little fantasies and illusions. And 5,000 years after, black people still use it to claim to them want to free themselves. Or you going to free yourself from these 5,000 years argument. And when you say rational, logical, scientific explanation about things that you thought, especially when you see it in the Bible. For instance, the earth was made in 6 days. A man, somebody take clay and build man, and then take out ribs out of man and build woman. Black people believe them things more than white people. And black people are teaching pick me all of them things there right now as something valid. It's to validate them religious thinking, religious belief. And if you go further down, you see the laws were set out, the 10 Commandments, which is really some narcissistic deity. The other day a man asked me, Mutabaruka, you believe in a God? And I say, which God? And the man crack up. And I said, then a whole heap of God you have, brethren. Which God you want me to believe? Which God you have if I believe in a God? Because really I don't believe in the God in the Bible. Definitely not. Because that was created by a group of people that don't have nothing to do with me. And black people keep saying it's black people's story, it's black people's story. Black people's story where? The New Testament first was written in Greek. The people who them say write it. Fishermen, mattress, fishermen. It's foolishness because fishermen are going to know Greek in them time there. It's like you are going on the fisherman beach and tell a man for write Spanish. Or even write English. Because most of we write where we speak. We can't read it. Most of us speak where we write. We can't read it. So we write a language that we can't speak and speak a language that we can't write. And we are saying, oh, black people find themselves in this confusion. Why are we the ones on TikTok dancing and gyrating and them thing there and not creating scientific explanation and scientific movement when the other people and the other people, children, is moving forward and developing themselves to be future advanced people to make life better and meaningful. While we in this archaic thinking about a man will come out of the sky and save we and all him something there. What we continue doing these things for? Why we keep putting that in front of it to say this is our guideline and hope. And hope what? What we're hoping for is we are going to free ourselves. Marcus Garvey said, if you have no confidence in yourself, you are twice defeated in the race of life. But with confidence, you have won even before you have started. And we, as African people, must find a way out of this craziness with them catch we now. And we have to realize the Bible was for them time there. This is a different time. And we have to continue the journey according to our cultural experience and what we understand of the world in the reality of our time. We can't use a next man thinking 5,000 years ago for come free with in at this time. Yeah. And every time we do it, we see some little magic thing come up. And then we start to believe this magic madness. Black people, we believe in too much rituals and magic. We need to come to the reality of self. Find yourself in yourself. Because the only way you're going to love somebody else is as if you love yourself. And you have to see yourself in the next person. If you not see yourself in the next person, then we will continue going with the whole heap of madness what we see going all over the place. And no mind that white people have killed white people, or white people have been killing white people for centuries. We now have to come out of that mindset and realize the future can be ours, but it can't be ours if we continue this whole heap of religious practice and religious rituals and religious belief. Irie.
Well, let me hear you say, man.